So life in India has come to a standstill ever since the Janata curfew. And some individuals who are used to a life on the fast lane and lived between airports and hotels are now locked down at home. I'll be talking to one such amazing individual. She is India's most loved and respected storyteller. She's also the biggest influencer in the startup ecosystem and herself a great entrepreneur. But this is not what I admire her for. She's a complete human being and a perfect blend of poetry and prose. She is none other than the absolutely charming Shradha Sharma, the founder of YourStory. So Shradha, it's such a pleasure speaking to you.
Hari, nobody has ever introduced me so beautifully and so nicely. And I'm so thankful.
So I was just curious to know, now, how has life been for you locked down at home?
I enjoy work. It gives me a lot of purpose, happiness, and I'm very blessed to be doing what I do. Something I've written down. I read, and that really helped me. And that I don't make a mistake, let me read it to you.
Yes, of course.
If there is no solution to the problem, then don't waste time worrying about it.
Wow.
And if there is a solution to the problem, then don't waste time worrying about it.
Absolutely. Beautiful.
I thought that now I can't do anything. And I thought that let me make the best of it. And since then I've packed my days. I keep chatting with people. I keep doing these video calls. And I'm very thankful.
Lovely. And tell us some of the heartwarming stories that you are hearing.
Everyone whom I'm interacting with is somewhere so invested in helping. I messaged Kiran Mazumdar-Shaw immediately. She said that, okay, let's chat. I said, you are such an important voice. You need to encourage people and talk. Startups for COVID, 750 people have come instantly together. Sameer Nigam, he's like, ensuring that everyone gives 1 rupee. People are coming and first time feeling that we are like humans and together.
Yeah. And what motivated you to start this COVID-19 help desk?
We are listening to so many negative stories. You open and you're looking at statistics, and this is what is going in our mind whole day and night. And somewhere I was thinking that something positive, and let's basically it also came that I wanted to feel very good, just talking and encouraging and listening to good stories. And I realized that everyone wants that, and it's beautiful and it's magical. And
so how is the very cool Shradha handling all the household chores, utensils, cooking, dog care? I can't imagine you doing any of this.
Yeah, so one very big advantage which we got because of our mother. My mother hated cooking. So we all learned as kids survival techniques of cooking. So we knew all those things when we were kids. But having said that, yes, in last 10, 15 years, I just have not done any of these things. But doing it and liking it.
What music do you listen to? What books do you read? How do you stay calm?
So there's always music playing in the background. So YouTube has this calming piano music. Abraham Hicks has her meditation music. So I keep listening to all those. And then Sadhguru has this Isha music. So all those are playing all the time. I'll be very honest. I meditate since last 1.5, 2 years. I've been regularly meditating in the morning. So that helps. Just gives me anchor. My dogs, I have 2 dogs. They're I don't have dogs, but for this recording, I'm calling them dogs. They're my children.
Children, yes.
Every morning, I have a small garden. I sit with them, have a cup of tea. And that is a space. And of course, I wanted to share with you a book I'm reading. So this book is Why We Write About Ourselves. This is a fantastic book. So this is Why We Write About Ourselves. It's stories of 20 memoirists, people who have written some of the most famous memoirists, Anne Lamott and all those people. They are like iconic people. All these authors have opened their souls and are naked. Process and so I would recommend everyone if they're interested in.
Can we see the book? Can you show it?
It's called Why We Write About Ourselves.
Okay, Why We Write. Got it.
And why they expose themselves and others in the name of literature.
So are there some interesting things that you want to share that these experts have told you, or what they're seeing of things?
when I did these videos with the doctors, it was a
Yes.
simple thing that people are saying, wash your hand, and you can get
Yes.
contamination from here and there. But
Yes.
doctors simplified it so well that they
Yeah.
said that even if you get contaminated,
Yeah.
nothing around you can contaminate you till you touch your face.
Touch your, wow.
Right?
That's so simple, right?
So many people bought these masks, right?
Yeah.
Imported the masks.
Yeah.
Now there is a shortage of masks for
Mass,
healthcare
yeah.
professionals. So they
True.
requested the doctors. They said that why don't you guys dunzo it back?
Wow.
And Kiran Mazumdar shows
Mm-hmm.
feedback to entrepreneurs. I thought was very useful.
Yeah.
Post this, there will be an equilibrium because
Yeah.
tech startups have been valued so high.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
with COVID now, we will realize
Yes.
the value of real businesses
Real business. Yeah.
also, which might not be the app businesses
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah.
There
Yeah.
will be some kind of an equilibrium. I thought all
Right.
of them were talking of something positive. So that was.
Nice. And what are some of the communities that have been very badly impacted by this?
So Hari, you know that I'm from Bihar, right?
Yeah.
And I
Yeah. Yeah.
see images floating on WhatsApp and on TV
Yeah.
channels of all the migrant workers.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it just makes one feel so bad. I was just
Yeah.
watching Rikshawala saying that I have nowhere to go, and started crying, right?
Wow.
And then there was this family, husband, wife, and kid, migrant workers. They are going to walk 450 kilometers because there's
Wow.
no way to travel. How will they
Wow.
travel? What will they eat? So, we are categorizing it as daily wage earners,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
migrant workers. It's so difficult to just imagine what it
Yeah.
is meaning. My cook was,
Mm-hmm.
now she's not working right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. Yeah.
She told me, Mary G is her name, and she told
Mm-hmm.
me, I was saying, Mary G, you should wear a mask. So I had one
Yeah.
mask. I said, you wear. She said, no, you wear. You keep
Yeah.
on moving around. No, I said, no. So
Yeah.
we were just fighting. So one of
Yeah.
the things she said that, madam, my life has no meaning because
Mm-hmm.
I'm so poor. If
Okay.
I die, then what will happen?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And then, I'm just thinking that kind of mindset.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's also time to reflect that beyond us, we live in such
Yeah.
comfort and privilege,
Yeah.
and whatever we might have earned it or done
Yeah.
whatever, but
Yeah.
we have. And I think the question I think COVID should bring is all of us have to really start thinking beyond ourselves,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
purely, like on an
Yeah.
everyday
Yeah. Yeah.
basis,
Yeah.
not
Yeah.
because of some calamity or some issue.
Correct.
Yeah.
A lot of people are saying that this has had some very positive unintended consequences, which if we learn these lessons will hold us in good stead for the future. What are some of these as per you?
So yesterday I was interviewing this Yashish Dahiya, the founder, CEO of Policy Bazaar. So he was saying that, there was this always constant debate in his office about
Yeah.
people working from home, that they're not
Yeah.
productive. And so they have huge call center with like thousands of people. But now they are working from home, and the productivity metrics and numbers, so they track all those things, have really
Yes.
gone up.
Yeah.
So a lot of different things. So he's saying that offices might not, commercial buildings might not have such value, and we all have been paying and wasting so much money on
Yeah.
that. I think all
Yeah.
those
Yeah.
should disappear. But
Yeah.
that all of us should not do this 9 to 6. I think suddenly we were, everyone, and including me, we were running like mad, headless
Yeah.
chickens.
Yeah. Yeah.
And now we're forced to sit back.
Yeah. Right.
And I don't know, sit back or relax, but definitely
slow down things and live in the present a little bit.
Reflect.
Yeah.
We're forced to reflect.
Yeah.
And I think, and somewhere we are forced to accept that we are connected. Like, it's not some jargons and big words that we are connected and we are all one.
Yeah.
I think, I hope that realization stays.
Yeah.
And I hope this brings us together. I hope we become less consumerist, less of hoarders, and realize that maybe one day we can be locked with less.
Yeah.
We can eat less.
Yes.
So, Hari, one good thing I thought I'll do in this 21 days is I've started fasting. Rather than hoarding and eating, if we all eat a little bit,
less.
then there'll be more food.
Yeah.
How are you spending your day?
So I think, it's been pretty hectic for the simple reason that Bigbasket has been in a situation where we are seeing a lot of demand and unable to service the demand because people are not turning up. You and I and many other people are sitting at home, feeling very safe and secure. But the delivery boys, people who work in the warehouses, they are expected to turn up at work and their parents don't want them to do that. And that's pretty fair. You can't even force them. You can't even, tell them beyond a point. And customers, I think, showed a lot of empathy in the beginning, but are now becoming a bit irrational. They think the fault is with the company. You know what? Fault is not with the company. Demand went up 5x. We just can't service that demand.
Yeah.
I see people, writing to me, and in the hundreds, write to me on LinkedIn and say, "Can you deliver my order?" I wonder, how can I deliver your order? Please, I'm living in Canada. My parents are old, living in Pune. Can you ensure, it's not even can you request, can you ensure that they get their grocery? I will send you their order numbers. And it's so amazing and funny. So we are working very hard, Shraddha, to increase the capacity, working with a lot of industries which are seeing a downturn in business and which are seeing loss of employment and earnings. We're trying to see if we can tap into those segments and create capacity. And I think this is a crisis, right? In a crisis, you need to empower your field commanders. That's a point I always keep making. And my philosophy has always been, empower the field commanders always, and people in headquarters stand behind, support them, encourage them, make them feel respected, wanted. So we are trying to create capacity rapidly, and hopefully things will slowly limp back to normal.